Yeah, Arpit, good evening, Dr. Vijender speaking from your PDA. How are you?
Good evening, sir. Fine, sir.
Okay, so Arpit, we are going ahead with the mock interview of NITI Bombay, and with me there are two more mentors. And Arpit, you are from civil engineering background,
Yes,
and
sir.
you have a gate score. If I'm not wrong, let me see that. What is your gate score? Is 788, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we are proceeding ahead with the interview of NITI Bombay. Now there are three sections in this interview. First section is
Yes,
about your
sir.
introduction, जिसमें आप अर्पित everything about you can tell in introduction for 5 minutes, and
Yes, sir.
try to make it more interesting and more clarity will be seen there. And second will be general awareness. Three topics will be given to you. Out of that, you have to choose any two topics, and
Okay, sir.
again that is the time is 5 minutes. And third may you are given three topics, one industrial engineering and two related to your civil engineering, and out of these three
Okay,
also
sir.
you have to speak on two topics. So
Okay, sir.
you are to talk about these two topics in that. So I think again the time is for 5 minutes for that. So can we
Yes,
proceed
sir.
ahead after now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can I record this call?
I'm recording it for you, and we will send this clip to you.
Okay,
So
sir.
recorded clip will be
Thank you.
provided to you by Nikita ma'am. Fine.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So, Arpit, I think you can start with your introduction now.
Okay, sir. Sir, I am Arpit Gupta, belong to Mathura, the land of Lord Krishna, where it is situated in Uttar Pradesh. In my family, I am the youngest member in family, and I have one brother and one sister. And sir, my mother is a teacher, and my elder brother runs a business. Sir, I have done my primary and secondary schooling from Mathura itself. Currently, I am pursuing my graduation from Institute of Engineering and Technology, Lucknow, where with a specialization in civil engineering with an aggregate CGPA of 8.12. So in my schooling time, during my 11th standard, I participated in a National Science Olympiad where I picked a second rank at district level, which is conducted by National Science Foundation. Also in my 10th standard, I topped the school. Uh, currently, I am working on a project which is related to sewage treatment plant, and it is a group effort with four another students of my batch. As you all know that with the increasing population throughout the world, the treatment of sewage has become the necessary task for the administration. So we implement the idea of designing sewage treatment plants for our own campus. So our primary concern is the estimation of sewage generated from the campus, so the determination of population present in campus. Then we will then we will design various component of sewage treatment plant uh, according to our estimation. Then experimental measures are being carried out to compare the design unit and with the prescribed standard, and further modification will be done. And coming to answer training part, I have done my training with the Center Public Works Department, Lucknow, uh, where I learned about the various construction process that has been carried out on field for the commercial building. And at the end of second year of my graduation, I also have done the training under the guidance of Uttar Pradesh Public Works Department, Lucknow, where I learned about the maintenance process for the roads. Uh, Sir, during my 4 year of college life, I consistently try to balance my academics while taking part in various extracurricular activities. So, extracurricular activities. Right now, sir, I am student coordinator of a Dean Student Welfare team, which is responsible for addressing all the academic related issue of the students. Uh, Also, I am the valuable member of Parmat, the social club of our college, which where we provide all the basic education to the children of slum. Apart from this, we also helped socially discriminated and economically poor children residing in slum to their admission in schools through Right to Education Act. I also worked as a coordinator for a sponsor team in the annual cultural and technical fest of our college Encore in 2019. I also be a assistant coordinator in state level cultural fest Prava conducted by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University in year 2018. And so my hobbies is to play badminton and cooking. Uh, uh, for my my biggest strength, which I have felt always in myself, is my ability to focus more on positive part and my positive part of the situation. And apart from this, I have good mathematical and analytical skills, and I can also manage the time efficiently. Uh, and for my weakness part, I still think that my communication is still not at par, which I think I have to work a lot, and right now I'm doing. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so introduction part is over.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, Arpit. Now we'll start with the second section, where I will be providing you 3 topics. Okay. Out of those 3 topics, you have to speak on 2 topics, and for each topic, you have to take time of roughly about 2.5 minutes, right? So first, I will be telling you the 3 topics. First one is execution of Nirbhaya. In case of Nirbhaya case, will reduce the rape crime.
Sir, can you spell it again?
Execution in Nirbhaya case,
Yes, sir.
will reduce the rape crime.
Okay, sir.
Second one is reduced air pollution during lockdown. Reduced air pollution during lockdown. Blessing in disguise.
What, sir?
Blessing in disguise.
Okay, sir.
And the third one is social media.
Yes, sir.
Boon or bane. So you have to tell me on 2 topics on which you want to speak.
Okay, sir. So, first one, I will want to tell about Nirbhaya case.
And second one?
Hello?
Second one, I take the social media boon or ban.
मामी नीचे बैठा हूँ मैं 2 मिनट छाया में हूँ मैं आ रहा हूँ 10 मिनट.
Okay. So, Arpit, go ahead with the first topic. Your time starts now.
Okay, sir. As seen in Nirbhaya case, as you all know that the guilty person are total 5, from which 2 are of juvenile, and as we seen the order for their now the order come in the to hang on for the case. This case taken in Delhi, where 5 people raped a girl. But the scenario is that the judgment has come very late. If the judgment has come soon, as we we see in the recently about 2 to 3 months ago in Karnataka, what happened, a girl raped, but the police take action on behalf of the pupil. But it is not right at all, because police has to work in the surrounding of the law, and the law is making to protect ourselves. If the police is still breaking the law, that he is not going to the according to the law, then how can we hope that people also can go to law? But if we see about the Nirbhaya case, the crime, the judgment has come, and for that the people are hanged, so the guilty people are hanged, and this will create a situation of in the pupil that no one scenario will happen again like that. The people who doing such stuff are definitely going to punish this. That's it. I come to my second topic: social media, boon or ban.
Okay, so your time starts now.
As we all know that the social media has increased nowadays in day-to-day life, all from from chatting to messaging, others from video calling, and then it is now almost 90% of population are connected to social media, and those which are 10% are from poor people who are not connected. almost all the finger of the of almost all the finger of the country are on the tip at the mobile keypad, and I will I will tell that social media create a great opportunity for those who are not not available to present themselves in physical. Like recently, as we all seen that due to Corona lockdown, all the classes going online, and all the guidance program like interviews and meetings and such are going online. So it will create a help for those people. Those it will create help in that type of situation, and also social media provide a great growth for the economy. Like we know the digitalization of our media and all that. Like cashless economy we are talking about. It will create a great growth of the economy. It will also, like cashless economy, the people deposit all the money in the bank, so it will decrease the NPA generated by banks. Uh, it will save the time also. But on the other hand, I will think that social media is misleading somehow. But because this is due to the lack of awareness in the people, most of the people of our age, like millennials, uh, who using the social media as a wrong way. Some people on social media create doubts, false information, and create a panic in the surrounding society and all that. But there is a cyber security cell for this, for watching all of this. But I will, from my side, I will think that the social media is a, as a good stuff for everyone, for our economy growth and also. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so I think we can move on to the
Okay.
next one now.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Next.
I think we can go with the third section now. So in the third section, we are going to provide you three topics. One is industrial engineering topic, and another will be related to the topic of civil engineering. So as far as the topic of industrial engineering is concerned, I give you a topic of PERT and CPM as network techniques.
Okay.
PERT and CPM as network techniques. There is a topic, and then Arjun sir can give you two topics of civil engineering, and you have to take any two. Yeah.
Arpit, your two topics of civil engineering are brief overview of sewage treatment system, and the second one is importance of parameters such as BOD and total suspended solids. And have you taken a note?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So your time starts now.
First, I want to talk about PERT and CPM network technique. These techniques are used for the scheduling and controlling of the project. Basically, let me tell about the difference first between the PERT and CPM network technique. PERT technique is more related to research and development projects, because in this time is the uncertainty of time is more. Also, the time is directly proportional. The cost is directly proportional to the time in this network also. But in CPM, the example for CPM network is the building construction work. Because in this network, in CPM network, the time uncertainty is not more, error is less. So, but the relation between time and cost is non-linear. Because in CPM part, we see that the cost depend on the two factors, which is indirect cost and direct cost. Direct cost is, for example, like machinery, equipment, manpower. Is indirect cost like rent of building, overhead cost, outage cost, profit loss, insurance premium, like etc. etc. Then when we see why time is uncertain in the first exam and the cost assumption is not so certain, because the error involved in the first program are more, and the error are more, then the time will be required will be more. And due to this hit and trial method, the cost will increases. But this is not seen in the CPM network, CPM method, because CPM method has a certain, because the CPM method has a certain time for which they are going to come. If we look like a CPM, but it is like a traditional project, which is traditional project, which is a work or a task which has predefined goals, and to accomplish this predefined goals, we have defined to scope, schedule, and budget. So it is linked with the CPM. But thank you, sir. And the next topic I would take to brief over sewage treatment plant. And sir, as we all know that the sewage treatment plant is used for treatment of sewage. It has many units, like from screening to like preliminary phase, primary treatment, second treatment, and if we can go for further treatment, then it will come to tertiary treatment. In preliminary treatment, we just do the screening of the sewage come from the many households of the city. In primary treatment, the component involved is the grate chamber, where the most of the inorganic solid present in the sewage is screened out from the sewage, and we want the organic content going ahead. And so in secondary treatment, we have two types of treatment. First is activated sludge process, and second is attached growth process. In attached growth process, we have trickling filter type of treatment, and in activated sludge process, we have oxygen. We have closed tank in which oxygen is continuously supplied. In trickling filter, it is opened, and the oxygen is required for the decomposition of the sewage, or for organic reaction comes to the atmosphere directly. In trickling filter, there is some problem like the nuisance created in the surrounding, bad smell, and all that. In activated sludge process, all the reaction going in closed chamber, where the oxygen is supplied from outside, which will